Hi guys, it's Ben here, and today I'm on the Wii. I remember about 4 months ago saying to Chillax that I'd heard this sound on the Wii version of Kino Der Toten, and it wasn't till yesterday that I went back on to investigate. I actually remembered it and thought, oh yeah, I remembered to do that. So I went on, with capture card ready, and I'm sorry about the quality, but we are dealing with the Wii here. It's more about the sound though. This video is more about the sound, apart from one thing which I'll show you. So the Wii's really fun. It's really interesting way of playing. It's harder to handle. The zombies are faster. It's actually a harder map to play. Saying that, I got to round 46 on Kino and got bored and left, but you know, I can get to 60s, 70s, 80s on Kino on the PS3 and Xbox, so that's not saying much. It was tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's not just a children's version of Black Ops. It's really good. It's fun, and the maps are different. You can see already. I mean, it's worse. Obviously, the graphics are worse, but the layout is ever so slightly different. For instance, there's an AUG on the wall here. Now, listen to what you're about to hear. Listen. It starts off with music, but then some interesting talking.
These villagers were portrayed in propaganda films as happy and highly motivated, although in fact, they were soon to suffer a terrible moral and physical collapse. Tens of thousands of people died as a result of industrial accidents in the hazardous conditions they were made to work in. The Communist Party came up with a crude calculation that every worker will build 1 meter of canal and the project will end in 3 months. Yet it actually took more than 10 years to finish the canal. Hours were doubled, and machines began to work non-stop. They were not even allowed to stop for maintenance and repairs, and so soon began to fall apart. Factories were ruined. At the same time, Mao announced another target for the Great Leap Forward. Steel production was to be doubled within 1 year. That production was not only from heavy industry complexes, but also from small furnaces and villages. As a result of communist ideology, Mao believed that workers' power held a magical force. With that decision, tens of millions of Chinese set out to produce steel by amateur methods. Everything made of iron they could find, from doorknobs to saucepans, was melted down in primitive furnaces in an effort to produce steel.
It's that clicking again! Oh, ammo!
What you've just heard, and there's more, but it's quite boring. It goes on for about 9 minutes, actually. There's some interesting things on this box, which is quite annoying. There's a lighthouse. I'm annoyed at the Wii players for not posting this stuff. Don't know what that is. Kind of pending on that. A 935 logo kind of hazed out there. And on the left we have a what looks like some sort of center, like what I think is Ascension, and a temple above it. And then that, I really don't know what that is. I thought it may be a satellite at first or some sort of space thing, but I'm not sure. You guys maybe can, from whatever you just saw, maybe you can help me. And obviously the rocks and those kind of Easter eggs work, even though some of them have changed. So what you just heard, also the Zeus cannon is green, which looks pretty sick on this. What you just heard was talk about the industrial kind of scenario at the time, but it also talks about the workers being overworked, and it talks about some of the workers being so overworked that they had to have some sort of stimulant, and the guy notices that the stimulant creates yellow-eyed workers. Now, I may be able to post the entire transcript at some point if I can actually go through it. Some of the words are hard to find, and I am doing it. Don't worry, I will hopefully post it in the description. I just thought it was a really interesting Easter egg that isn't anywhere. It's just unavailable